We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello friends, good afternoon. My name is Punu Sompura and I am currently teaching Power System 1. The subject code is 3140914. Okay. So today we will start with the chapter 6, transmission line parameters. Okay. So first of all we will cover the introductory part. Later on we will go to the calculation of inductance and capacitance parameters. Okay. So we know that in an electrical transmission line basically has 4 parameters. And what are the 4 parameters there? These 4 parameters are known as resistance, inductance, capacitance, and shunt conductance. Right? Now, these 4 parameters are basically uniformly distributed along the whole length of the line. Right? And each these 4 parameters has its own value. Right? Now, these line parameters, that is R, L, C, and G, are called as the distributed parameters. Now, why they are called as a distributed parameters? So the reason behind that is because it is not possible to concentrate or lump them at a discrete point on the line, right? That's why it is known as distributed parameters, right? But it can be lumped for the purpose of analysis of the approximate basis, right? However, for the validity of the assumptions for the analysis on lump basis, they may be fail. Why they may fail? Because if we will go for the, if the line is very long, then the lump parameter is not possible, right? So we will go for the distributed parameters. Okay. Now we will start with our first topic, that is the line inductance. What is inductance, right? Now what is inductance? So when an AC is flowing through the conductor, a flux is continuously changing, right? So when alternating current is flow through the conductor, changing magnetic flux is set up, right? This flux will link with the conductors, and due to this flux linkage, the conductor possesses inductance property. So this shows that what is inductance. So it is basically defined as the flux linkage per ampere, right? So L is equal to psi upon I. What is psi? Psi is your flux linkage. The unit of this flux linkage will be Weber into turns, right? What is I? I is the simple current, which RMS value of the current, and the unit of this current is ampere. So basically, mathematically, this result L equal to psi upon I, it shows that self-inductance of an electrical circuit is numerically equal to the flux linkage of the circuit per unit of the current. Okay, so now our task is to calculate the flux linkage, right? So to find the inductance of the circuit, the determination of the flux linkage is very primary importance parameter, right? So to calculate the flux linkage, now we are having 2 cases. So we shall discuss the 2 important case of the flux linkage. So start with the first case. The first case is the flux linkage due to a single current carrying conductor. As shown in the figure, the figure is, I hope the figure is right, but if look my figures right nahi dikh raha hai, so you can go through the book, right? So let us consider a long straight cylindrical conductor as shown in this figure, right? This conductor has a radius of r meter and it carry a current of I ampere. The I ampere current is RMS value, right? Now this current will set up a magnetic field, right? And this magnetic line of force will exist inside the conductor as well as outside the conductor, right? So I repeat, this current will set up a magnetic field, right? And this magnetic line of force will exist inside the conductor as well as outside the conductor. And if you want to calculate the flux, right, the flux linkage or flux calculation, then the flux will contribute both of this flux, right? Internal flux as well as outside the flux, external flux. This internal as well as external flux, now these two flux will contribute to the inductance of the conductor. So हम जब भी इंडक्टेंस की बात करेंगे कैलकुलेशन की, हम इंटरनल फ्लक्स को भी कंसीडर करेंगे एज वेल एज आउटसाइड फ्लक्स को भी कंसीडर करेंगे. Okay, clear? Okay, so first of all, we will go to the flux linkage calculation because of due to internal flux. Clear? So this is the cross-sectional view of the this long straight cylinder conductor, right, of a radius of r which carries a current of I, right? Okay. Again, diagram अगर visible ना हो properly, so you can go through the book. V.K. Mehta, J.B. Gupta, right? Okay. So this is the long straight conductor of a radius r from the center of the conductor, right? Now at a distance x from the center of conductor, right? So at a distance x from the center of the conductor, first of all we will calculate the magnetic field intensity, which is at point x meter from the center of the conductor, and that is h of x, right? Current in this conductor is I of x divided by 2 pi x, right? Consider this is equation number 1. Now at distance x we will calculate the current Ix. Ix is basically pi of x square this divided by pi r square, the whole current area of total current is I. Yeah. Now if you put the value of the Ix from equation 2 to the equation 1, then Hx of equation 1 is Ix upon 2 pi x, right? What is the value of Ix? Pi x square upon pi r square into I. If you put in equation 1, that is pi x square divided by pi r square into I divided by 2 pi x. Clear? Pi to pi cancel, x to x cancel, so the remaining portion is x into I divided by 2 pi into r square. Clear? The unit is ampere turns per meter. Now that is hx, right? So now we will calculate the total flux density. Flux density is b equal to mu into h, right? So what is mu? Permeability of the conductor, that is the mu 0 into mu r, right? Mu 0, we know the value of the mu 0. Mu r is the relative permeability, and for all non-magnetic material we will generally consider the mu r is equal to 1. So what is the value of bx? Bx equal to mu 0 into mu r into hx. Clear to here? Okay, now we will put the value of the from hx from equation 3 to the equation number 4. So what is the value of bx? Bx is equal to mu 0, right? Mu 0, mu r equal to 1. So hx equal to x into I upon 2 pi r square, Weber per meter square. Now flux d phi, that is flux d phi. D phi through a cylindrical shell, this is. Now we will consider a small portion here, dx. Thickness kitni iski? Dx. So now the flux d phi, which is through a cylindrical shell of radial thickness, is dx, and consider the axial length is equal to 1 meter, right? For this portion, So what is d phi? D phi is equal to bx, right? This is bx, flux density, into the radial thickness is 1. So axial length is 1 meter and the radial thickness is dx. So d phi is equal to bx into 1 into dx, right? Now put the value of the bx from equation 5 to the equation 6. So d phi is equal to mu 0 into x into I upon 2 pi r square into dx, right? Now we will calculate the d psi. What is d psi? This is the total flux which is linked with the current Ix, right? So total flux जो link हो रहा है, that is the linkage flux. D psi is equal to mu 0 pi into h square divided by pi r square into d phi. Put the value of the d phi from here to here. So from 7 to 8. So after solving this equation, we will finally get d psi is equal to mu 0 I x cube divided by 2 pi r4 into d. So finally, we will calculate the total flux from the center up to the conductor surface, right? So internal flux from center to the conductor surface. So total distance is radius r into d psi. What is the value of d psi? Mu 0 into ix cube upon 2 pi r4 into d. After उसको separate out कर दो जितने भी common parts हैं, constant parts हैं, and then it will integrate. Limit is 0 to r. Then we will finally get the psi integral is equal to mu 0 into I upon 8 pi. Clear? So this is the internal flux linkage. Internal flux की वजह से the value is mu 0 into I upon 8 pi. Mu 0 divided by 8 pi is constant. The only variable part is I. Clear? Right? Okay. So Next is the flux linkage due to external flux, right? Now, how we calculate the external flux? The flux linkage because of due to external flux. So now let us consider the flux linkage of the conductor due to external flux. So the external flux extend, this is the cross-sectional area of the conductor, the radius is r, right? So the external flux extend from this surface of the conductor to the infinite. So let us consider at a point P from distance from the at a distance x meter from the center of the conductor. This is again a radial small thickness dx, right? So same procedure as we did in flux linkage due to internal flux. So the field intensity at a distance x meter from the center outside the conductor is hx. The value is current is I upon 2 pi x. Again calculate bx, mu into h, mu 0 into mu r, right? Mu r equal to 1, so mu 0 into hx. What is the value of hx? I upon 2 pi x, so mu 0 into I upon 2 pi x. Again calculate d phi. What is d phi? Is now flux d phi is through a cylindrical shape, right? Of the radial thickness is dx and the axial length is 1 meter. So dx field intensity length is 1 into dx. Put the value of dx, so mu 0 into I divided by 2 pi x into dx. Clear? So what is d psi? D psi is basically the flux, total flux, which is linked all the current in the conductor, but this the flux which is linked with the conductor is only one time, right? So that's why d psi is equal to d phi. So mu 0 I upon 2 pi x into dx. So now finally calculate the total flux linkage to the infinity is external flux from the surface to the external point. So from the surface the radius is r. So surface के radius तक सेंटर से surface तक की radius r और surface से बाहर तक का जो distance है that is infinite of d psi. What is d psi? Mu 0 I upon 2x into dx. So this is the external flux. Now finally we will calculate the overall flux linkage, which is the combination of external plus internal flux linkage, right? Psi is equal to psi internal plus psi external. Internal we already calculate, the internal is mu 0 I upon 8 pi. External is mu 0 I upon 2 pi x into dx. So mu 0 I upon 2 pi is common from here. Mu 0 I upon 2 pi is common, so remainder portion is 1 by 4 plus r to infinity mu 0 I upon 2 pi common, so remaining portion is x, right, into dx. That is the final value of flux due to internal as well as external. So I hope till now, right, we cover all the major portions. Now our next topic is to calculate the calculation of inductance of single phase 2 wire line, right? So how we calculate the inductance of any single phase 2 wire line, right? So a single phase line basically consists of two parallel conductor. It's a single phase, right? It's a two parallel conductor which forms a rectangular loop, right, of singleton. So what happens when ACs flow? So when ACs flow through this conductor or such a loop, two conductors, such a loop, so a changing magnetic flux is set up, right? And this changing flux link the loop, right? And hence a loop possesses some inductance property, right? Again I repeat, this a single phase line basically consists of two parallel conductors, right? These two parallel conductors forms a rectangular loop which forms a single turn, right? When ACs flow through this loop, a changing magnetic flux is set up, and this changing magnetic flux is set up. This flux link with the loop, and this loop possesses some inductance property. But it may be appear that the inductance of the single phase 2 wire line is negligible. But why it is negligible? Because it consists of loop of one single turn, right? And the flux path which is through air is of high reluctance path. The path is very high reluctance, so that's why. And similar time, the cross section area of this loop is very large. So even for a small flux density, the total flux which is linked with the loop is quite large, right? So the link has appreciable inductance value. So sometimes the value of the single phase 2 wire line is negligible. Now consider a single phase overhead line. It consists of two conductors, conductor A as shown in this figure, conductor B as shown in this figure. The center to center distance between these two conductor is d meter, right? The radius of this conductor is r meter. Now the current which is flowing through the conductor A is IA and the conductor B is IB, right? Now these two current, the magnitude of these two current are same, but these two current are flowing opposite direction. So because one form the return circuit for the another circuit, because it is a single phase, so one form the return for the circuit for the another. So these two value are the same, but these two are in the opposite direction. So the value magnitude of this value are same, IA equal to IB, but these two form opposite direction. So IA plus IB is equal to 0, right? Now we will calculate the flux linkage. The flux linkage due to conductor A. Now how we will calculate the inductance when there are two conductors of single phase? So what are the effects of another conductor, conductor B to the conductor A? So in order to find the inductance of the conductor A, or let's say conductor B, we shall have to consider the flux linkage of the conductor A. Flux linkage with the conductor A. There will be a flux linkage with the conductor A due to its own current, that is IA. IA, which is the current is flowing in conductor A. So there will be a flux linkage with the conductor A due to its own current IA, also due to the mutual inductance effect because of the conductor B, IB current, right? So two effects are generally we will consider, right? We will discuss later. So first of all, the flux linkage with the conductor A due to its own current, that is current IA, right? So we already derived this equation, internal as well as external. So that is equation is mu 0 here, same here. Mu 0 I upon 2 pi 1 by 4 integration r to infinite dx by x. The current here is IA. Right? This is the internal, this is the external. Right? Now same time there will be some mutual effect from the conductor B due to current IB. So the flux linkage with the current A due to current IB is mu 0, current is IB divided by 2 pi. This one is the distance between these two conductor is D, so D to infinite dx by x. Right? So we will calculate the total flux linkage with the current A is the summation of its own current as well as a mutual inductance effect. So equation 2 plus equation 3. So this one is this mu 0 IA upon 2 pi 1 by 4 r to infinite dx by x plus mu 0 IB upon 2 pi d to infinite dx by x. So mu 0 upon 2 pi, right? Common. So 1 by 4 plus integration dx by x ln, right? Ln infinite minus ln r into current IA plus ln infinite minus ln d into current IA. IA into 1 by 4 IA by 4. Right, ln infinite, the value of ln infinite is 0. So minus IA into ln r minus IB into ln d. We know that IA plus IB is equal to 0, right? So IB is equal to minus IA. So put IB is equal to minus IA, minus minus plus. So IA ln d minus IA ln r. IA common, ln d minus ln r is equal to ln d by r. Yeah? दोनों में से IA common आ जाएगा. So 1 by 4 plus ln d by r. That is the value of psi A, flux linkage. What is inductance of conductor A? L equal to psi upon IA, psi A upon IA. Put the value of psi A from equation 5. So inductance of the conductor A is LA. LA is equal to psi A upon IA. Put the value of the psi A. So IA to IA cancel. So rest of portion is mu 0 upon 2 pi 1 by 4 plus ln d by r. Okay. Mu 0 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7. 4 pi upon 2 pi cancel, only 2, right? 2 into 10 raised to minus 7. 1 by 4 plus m. 1 by 4 is basically ln e raised to power 1 by 4 plus ln d by r. ln a plus ln b ln d अपॉन नीचे आ जाएगा ये, तो r e रेस्ट टू पावर minus 1 by 4. R e raised to power minus 4, let is equal to R dash. So final value of inductance of single phase two wire line is 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 ln D upon R dash. What is R dash? R dash is equal to R into e raised to minus 1 by 4. The value of the e raised to minus 1 by 4 is 0.7788, right, into R. So basically this R dash is known as GMR of the conductor, geometric mean radius of the conductor, right? We will later on calculate the GMD, geometric mean distance, right? So this is known as R dash GMR of the conductor. So finally loop inductance 2LA equal to 4 into 2 times of LA, right, single phase. So 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 10 to minus 6 ln D upon R dash, Henry per meter. Okay, I hope you understand very well. Tomorrow we will start with the inductance of three-phase line, and later on we will start with capacitance of single phase and